Hi, my name is Shelley and I am the Business Manager and Clinical Educator for Dermocosmetica. I look after the west of Melbourne and today we're going to go through NEORETIN. NEORETIN comes from our friends in Cantabria Labs, which is a pharmaceutical company from Spain. Let's look at some key ingredients that is focused throughout the range. One key ingredient is their unique way of delivering vitamin A, and that's in a glycosphere that they call retinsphere technology. The retinsphere technology is hydroxypinocolone retinoate alongside a stabilized retinol, and that is encapsulated into a lipid encapsulation called a glycosphere. And that gives us a slow release delivery, but also gives us great tolerability to the skin. The hydroxypinocolone retinoate is a retinoic acid ester. So this means it gives the immediate action on the retinol receptor, and because it doesn't need to go through that conversion process. So that retinoic acid ester, once it links onto the retinol receptor, it gets taken in immediately. The stabilized retinol, however, just needs to go through that conversion process to get to that retinoic acid, so it's accepted by the cell. And so having that combination, we're getting both an immediate action along with that slow release delivery system as well. There's also a pigment control system that we talk about, and the pigment control system is actually made up of a number of different ingredients such as resorcinol, N-acetylglucosamine, and kojic acid, natural quest, albatin, and elastin. So all of these will work on the different stages of the melanogenesis cascade. So some inhibit tyrosinase, some inhibit tyrosine, and therefore helping in different ways in the triggering of melanin and pigment, because we know that pigment is one of the hardest things to treat. Another ingredient that they've started formulating with is tranexamic acid. Tranexamic acid is been a phenomenal use from dermatologists and doctors who have been prescribing it as an oral tablet in the treatment of melasma in particular. We now know that melasma has quite a vascularity to it and an underlying redness and blood kind of pathway behind it as well. So to really get some great results with pigment, we want to be helping this vascularity component of the pigmentation process. So tranexamic acid has been quite a few studies to prove around 2 to 5% has been working really well topically. Not only does it help with the vascularization part of melasma, it also helps inhibit tyrosinase, and it also is an anti-inflammatory agent. So we know that that's also going to work well when it comes to pigmentation. Niacinamide is throughout the range as well. We know niacinamide is great for barrier, but in a pigmentation skin, it's also really good for inhibiting that transfer of the melanosomes going into the keratinocyte. So not only do we want to target every area of the melanogenesis cascade, we also need to target that pigmentation being transferred into the keratinocyte. And so vitamin B, niacinamide, is a really great option to do that. In the NEORETIN range, there's only 5 products. So, there's only 5 products in the range. So it does work really well alongside other ranges that you might be carrying as well, because there's no moisturizer in the range, there's no sunscreen in the range. So there's a few different gaps there that you could be filling with some other product ranges that you have. The first serum that I'm going to talk about is Serum Booster Fluid. Serum Booster Fluid is our hero nighttime serum. Serum Booster Fluid has 1% of that retinol technology in that retinsphere slow release delivery system. It also contains the whitening booster system, which is made up of kojic acid, niacinamide, some salicylic, N-acetylglucosamine, albatin, and natural quest, along with a bit of a moisturizing system. It's a really beautiful fluid consistency. So if someone doesn't like a heaviness or richness in a cream formulation or in a serum formulation, I guess, for pigmentation, this makes a really great alternative because of its very fluid consistency. It goes into the skin very nicely. So we recommend applying this at nighttime and putting a moisturizer over the top. It is really important to make sure that you slowly step your clients into using serum booster fluid. Because of the 1% retinol, we don't want somebody to use it straight away if they haven't previously been exposed to retinols before. So we have a 3-2-1 rule: every third night for the first week, every second night for the second week, and gradually going to every night after that. Another serum option they have is called Ultra Emulsion. Ultra Emulsion we like in the morning and or nighttime. Ultra Emulsion is a little bit different because it's 0.5% retinol. It has a whitening booster system with some niacinamide, N-acetylglucosamine, resorcinol, and natural quest, but it also contains tranexamic acid, which we said before was great for melasma in particular because it's going to help to focus on that vascularity component. It also contains Edifense. Edifense is a really powerful antioxidant that they actually harvest from the grass that's grown in Antarctica. So this grass that can withstand really harsh climates of the freezing temperatures in Antarctica, along with the really harsh sun, they've been able to get this incredible antioxidant, and they've named it Edifense. So because of that reason, I do like Ultra Emulsion during the day. So if a patient comes to see me and they've got melasma, my ultimate guide is Ultra Emulsion in the day and serum booster fluid at nighttime. NEORETIN also have a moisturizing cream. Now this moisturizer can be used a few different ways. You could simply use it on top of your Ultra Emulsion and your serum booster fluid. Or you can use it as a standalone moisturizer for those patients that want a little bit of everything in one. So it really is a small sprinkling of retinol, of a little bit of vitamin C, some licorice, some niacinamide, a little bit of tranexamic, a little bit of natural quest and resorcinol. So it works well also for somebody who has never used actives before ever. So if you're starting somebody for the very first time on retinol who has expressed before that they have quite a sensitized skin, you might introduce this one as your first go because of the sprinkling of everything. It has 1% of that Edifense, that antioxidant from Antarctica, so it makes a great addition to your morning routine, as well as a 21% moisturizing system. So it can be used by itself, or it can be used over the top of the other NEORETIN serums. Another product that is a huge favorite here at Dermocosmetica, and especially mine, is the peel pads. I can't stop talking about these peel pads because your skin will feel amazing. These peel pads is a textured pad, and it gives both a chemical and a physical exfoliation. So each pad is individually wrapped, and the pad is textured and it's soaked with a solution. The solution has 1% retinol, your kojic acid, niacinamide, vitamin C, allergic acid, which is also a pigment inhibitor. It also has some exfoliating agents. Shikimic acid comes from star anise and helps to normalize the stratum corneum. Glycolic we know is a great exfoliant. Salicylic we know is an antioxidant but also can penetrate the follicle. And citric acid is another alpha hydroxy acid. So all of those, we're going to massage it onto the skin, and we're going to use both sides of the pad to get a really good exfoliation. And while we're exfoliating, that serum is getting a better penetration as well onto the skin. After about a minute or two, after about a minute or two of exfoliating, we're going to wait another minute, allow that serum to penetrate into the skin, and we follow with a moisturizer of choice. We're only going to do this once a week, And then when we wake up in the morning the next day, we're going to cleanse it off and start our morning routine. Your skin will feel amazing. We also recommend these peel pads for people who suffer pigmentation underneath the arms or in the creases of their neck, in between the bikini line, in between the legs, any areas that they have that rubbing and then they get that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. We love these peel pads for. They truly are one of the hero products from this brand. They also work really well as a marketing tool. So you can buy a pack of 6 and break them apart. They work out to be quite a very good price point individually. And you could run a promotion for the month of July. Everybody who has a level 1 peel will also receive a peel pad to do on day 6 or day 7. They'll just help with that extra desquamation that might come about after doing maybe a level 1 or level 2 peel. And then when they try it, they'll absolutely love it. And then when they come back in to purchase it, it is a great price point. So it's really a no-brainer to introduce into everybody's routine. The next product is a very hero product and something that we've been waiting for a while. We're very excited to launch the new K Eye Contour product. This is a huge opportunity for all the pigmentation that we see underneath the eyes, whether it's due to excess melanin or through insufficient vascular drainage, and we're getting that bluish and dark circle appearance to the skin. So vitamin K is a great ingredient to help move that stagnation through underneath the eyes. So not only will it move through vascularization in the blood, it also helps to remove fluid and will also help to reduce pigmentation on the skin as well. So it's going to really move that stagnation underneath. So the K Eye Contour contains a little bit of retinol, some tranexamic acid, some of the antioxidants, as well as 2% of a liposomal vitamin K oxide. We can use this eye cream in the morning and at night. It's beautiful and lightweight and has a little bit of a cooling sensation to it as well. So in summary, somebody's ideal skincare routine would look like this. So in the morning, they would use a cleanser. Then they could use the NEORETIN Ultra Emulsion. They apply the eye cream, the K Eye Contour. They could put the NEORETIN Transition Cream on, or they could simply use another moisturizer, always followed by an SPF. In the PM, they're going to cleanse. They're this time going to use the Serum Booster Fluid, followed by the K Eye Contour, followed by Transition Cream or another moisturizer. Once a week, they're going to use the peel pads and again followed by the moisturizer. I hope you love NEORETIN as much as I do. Thank you.